is enough said.
What's up, Heat Nation? Your boy Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video number 2 of the day. Go ahead and show some love by smashing the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and together, let's go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. We got a lot to talk about today, you guys, a lot to unpack. I did post a video earlier today. If you haven't seen that one, as soon as you're done with this one, go check that one out. I talked about the fact how the Phoenix Suns are dying to get Jimmy Butler on their team. They're trying to do anything they can, and also the Brooklyn Nets have said over the weekend with Sam Amick that they have no interest in going after Jimmy Butler in free agency. So this takes more leverage away from Jimmy Butler. But after I posted that video, there was a lot more stuff that came out about this whole Jimmy Butler situation that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Because since I posted that video earlier today, there's been multiple reports that are coming out that have given reasons why that the Miami Heat have suspended Jimmy Butler. We know the Miami Heat suspended Jimmy Butler for 7 games. We knew it was contract detrimental to the team. We saw that BS that Jimmy Butler put out when he played in both the games against the New Orleans Pelicans and the Indiana Pacers. So when we saw the 7-game suspension, a lot of us, myself included, probably thought, well, he requested a trade. He's been a distraction. Yes, a suspension was valid in a way, but for 7 games and to take about over $3 million from this guy, something else must have happened. And also the fact that Jimmy Butler's camp hasn't really fought the suspension. I mean, they could do it later on, of course, but there hasn't really been reports that they've done that. It also causes the question, what the hell happened? It turns out Jimmy Butler has not only lost his joy, but he's also become a real problem with this Miami Heat team. Doing stuff and acting in ways that no other Miami Heat star has ever had. And definitely has not gotten away with like this. Guys like Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Alonzo Mourning, Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Hardaway. You've never heard stuff like this with these guys. But with Jimmy Butler, it's creeping up on asshole mode. I mean, I'm sorry for the language, but man, like, it's straight a-hole mode, you guys. Jimmy Butler was insisting on taking private flights from the Miami Heat's team charter, not flying with the team. It's also been reported that he was staying not in the same hotels with the team. I don't know if this whole superstar thing has gotten in his head or something, or maybe he just don't F with the team. I don't know. But you're hearing stuff like that. You're also hearing that I'm going to go ahead and read a report from Mark Stein. Among Jimmy Butler's transgressions, according to league sources, there have been multiple instances of Jimmy Butler skipping out on morning shoot-arounds altogether and insisting on taking private flights separate from the team. Like, what the hell is that, man? Like, if that's really true, what the hell has happened with Jimmy Butler? I remember the Jimmy Butler that was traded to the Miami Heat in 2019. The guy that would the guy that would wake up at 4 in the morning, get a workout in. He would cause guys like Derrick Jones Jr. and Miles Leonard and other players to step up and do that with him. He was a motivator, you guys. Maybe not a captain, but he was an animal. He was that guy that we saw that was a leader. Jimmy Butler has completely changed after the 2023 playoffs, man. You're seeing a different Jimmy Butler. Now, this stuff is true. You know, I mean, I wouldn't see a reason why it wasn't true. It was reported by Tim Hardaway, and multiple people have said that. I've heard Ethan Skolnick with the 5 Reasons Sports. I've heard Ira Winderman. These are guys that work directly with the team. They've mentioned stuff like this. It was also reported, sources even said that Kyle Lowry, who remains as close away from the court as anyone to Butler, gradually grew fatigued by his teammates' headstrong tendencies on the floor. It was also reported that when Kyle Lowry got here, that's when Jimmy Butler really became a problem. You're putting one problem child together, then you take another one, put them together. And if Jimmy Butler pissed off Kyle Lowry, imagine how of a distraction Jimmy Butler was being. Now, I mean, a big reason why they're saying that Jimmy's upset is because Jimmy hasn't gotten the talent that he's needed. And that's a big thing that even Miami Heat fans have said. Pat Riley has not been able to put the right talent around Jimmy Butler. But it was also reported that he was pissed off that the Miami Heat let certain players go. Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Caleb Martin, these were all Jimmy Butler guys. Max Strus and Jimmy Butler had a very close relationship. It was reported that Max Strus was one of the only players that understood Jimmy Butler's personality. And the fact that they let all these three players go, it personally pissed off Jimmy Butler. It was also reported that Jimmy Butler was upset that the Miami Heat let PJ Tucker walk. He wanted the Miami Heat to go deep into the tax to bring these guys back. So, who really knows what was right or wrong? I mean, look, was it smart to not give Gabe Vincent the contract that he got with the Lakers? Of course. Look how he's doing there. Caleb Martin, the Miami Heat offered a 5-year, $65 million contract. He left in free agency thinking he can get more, and he got way less with the Philadelphia 76ers. But if you look at Caleb Martin's numbers, it's a guy that averages about 9 points a game, 5 rebounds a game. Is that really worth $15 million a year? No, I don't think so. So yeah, I think Pat Riley made the right decision by letting some of these guys walk. Max Strus had a great season last year with Cleveland. Max Strus was a guy that you probably might have thought about keeping, but he got paid a lot of money from Cleveland. So I understand why the Miami Heat let these guys go. One thing I will agree with, though, is that Pat Riley never really got the star quality player to put next to Jimmy Butler. After the 2020 bubble, that's when it was time to do it. Especially after the 2023 playoff run. It was really the time to do it. And the best that Pat Riley was able to put next to Jimmy Butler was Kyle Lowry. The guy that Jimmy Butler wanted. The guy that Jimmy Butler's camp apologized to the Miami Heat to go after. They got Kyle Lowry because they overpaid and gave him 3 years, almost $90 million, which was a super overspend. But you did it to keep Jimmy Butler happy and get him the guy that he requested. That didn't work. The Heat had a shot to get guys like Kevin Durant, Damian Lillard. Were never able to do it. Were never able to pull the trigger. Now, if you look at this Miami Heat roster, you guys, this youth movement that we got going, I'm loving it. This team led by Tyler Hero, loving it. But you need that guy. You need that MFer. You need that dog. And with all this crap that's going on, you guys, I still believe that when motivated, Jimmy Butler can lead this Miami Heat team to a deep playoff run. We just need to put a healthy team around him. Tyler stepped up. And why I'm saying this is because he ain't going nowhere. After this crap that's come out, you guys, do you really think a team is going to trade for Jimmy Butler with all these headaches going on? With all these reports coming out, with him being una tremendo problem, a super big problem, being 35 years old, who can possibly opt into a $52 million contract next season, who's looking for a max extension. Who the hell is going to trade for that? The only way, you guys, that Jimmy Butler is going to boost his value, come back to the Miami Heat, ball out. The trade deadline isn't until February 6th. There's going to be a few weeks to play with. Jimmy Butler is scheduled to come back this Friday against the Denver Nuggets. Unless a miraculous thing happens, I don't see a trade going down. Jimmy will be back here. It's going to get awkward. And it's going to be funny as hell. And I'm so excited to see what happens. I'm going to sit down like that Michael Jackson gif with my popcorn, it's going to be interesting as hell. I mean, hey, if they traded him, this would have been over and whatever. It is what it is. But the fact that this is happening, you guys, it's actually kind of funny. But what sucks, though, it might get in the way of a possibly good season. The Miami Heat are actually making chicken salad out of chicken bleep. They're actually going on a good run. They're 3-2 since Jimmy Butler's suspension. We're almost 4-1. They have a possibility of getting another win tonight. I'm confident that they can win tonight. But what do you guys think? Do you think that there's actually value to trade for Jimmy Butler after all these reports have come out? You think Jimmy's going to get traded? Or do you think he's going to come back? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for the continued support. This is going to keep getting interesting, and I'm going to keep reporting it for y'all. But I'm going to be here to give you as much content as I can, you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Until next time, your boy Ernest out. That's enough said. Peep the bluey shirt. We need some laughter and positivity filled with all this negative crap. Enjoy, guys.